Well, good evening. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, and we're going a little bit out of order. I took you with me on my day today. The only thing I forgot to film is Denise and I going to look at another place for Mary, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But today is April Ellison, Ellison, April. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear April. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Paul Newman, who is Esther Newman's hubby. So Paul, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Mary. Thank you, Mary Keith, for telling me how to pronounce your last name, because it is Koeth. And she told me it's pronounced Mary Keith. And her name of her channel is Fun Kids and Fun Games. So Mary, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you all have a great, great birthday. Like I said, I'm doing this a little bit out of order. Got up this morning and we did a lot of running. Went to the gas station and got gas. And we went to Kroger's and got groceries. And then Denise and I went and looked at another place for Mary. This place is perfect. Oh my gosh, this place is perfect. And it's like $1,500 cheaper than the other one that we liked, that Mary did like. This one is perfect. So we're going to bring her tomorrow. Hopefully she likes it. I hope she likes it. And they had a first floor availability with a little patio right outside. And she can bring her dog. It had everything that she wanted. It was a 2-bedroom. It had a kitchenette. It had a kitchen, not a kitchenette. It had a kitchen with a walk-in pantry with a stove and a refrigerator, a microwave, and a disposable. I didn't look to see if there was a dishwasher. I forgot to look at that. But and a living room, and then like a little kitchenette, like where you can put your table, and a handicap accessible bathroom. And she can pay for $30 a month. She can buy a pendant that she can wear around her neck, that if she ever needs medical assistance, she just got to push it, and there's somebody there on the site for 24 hours a day, so she can do that. There's a shuttle bus service that takes them Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays to their doctor's appointments. And they had lots of activities. They had bingo. They had cards. There's a priest that lives there. He's retired, and he does a mass on Saturday afternoon. So she has her Sunday mass on Saturday. And then on Thursday, there's the non-denominational service where she can get communion. I don't know if it's Catholic communion or if it's just communion. We forgot to ask about that. She could have the meal package if she wanted to pay for it, but she doesn't need the meal package right now. And it has a laundry service. She can either do her laundry herself or she can pay somebody to do her laundry. And it's really accessible to everything. The hospital is right across the street. Not the one she usually goes to, but one that's close by that she had to an emergency is right by. When she does have her, hopefully, liver transplant, because they're hoping that she's going to be able to get it, that they'll be done at that hospital that was right across the street from her house. So Don will be able to just walk across the street to go visit her, so that'll be nice. But it was perfect. It was just perfect. And there's availability right now. Only one place is available on the first floor, but the rest are on the third floor. So we made an appointment to bring her tomorrow. And if she likes it, she's going to put a deposit down and then go through the process of selling her house and all that. But tried to call her, but she was snoozing. She didn't answer the phone. So I think Denise is going to see her tonight. So she's going to go see her. But I'll show you my day. There's a little inside joke. Christy loves Joe Pesci. We always come up with, like when you go to the drive-thru, it's a drive-through, like when he was in the back seat with Lethal Weapon and they were checking out their order. And that's just our new phrase that we say it. I won't say it here, but like they always say, they F you at the drive-through, because they always do. They mess up your order because they know you're not going to look. But he comes up with so many things. But we just love Joe Pesci. But anyway, so Sophia had made me this thing that I couldn't tell what it was, because the way she handed it to me, she didn't hand it to me like the way it was. It's a bird on a branch, but it doesn't look like it. I'll show you that later in the video. But Christy told me, she said, from one of the Joe Pesci movies, she said, you need to say that when Sophia gives it to you. And I says, I am not going to say that. That is just not me. So Christy said, you could do that for me. One thing I asked you to do. I go, I'm not going to be doing that. So when Sophia handed it to me, I did it. And Sophia loved it. She started laughing. She said, my mom said you were going to say that. And I said, you wouldn't say it, but you're right. You did say it. I said, no, I love it, Sophia. I do love it. She says, I know. She says, but it is funny. She said, but Christy will give you a forewarning before she says it. So if you don't want to hear it, you can go, la, 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 or you can turn the volume down or something. But anyway. But I had a good day all in all, so I'll share that with you now. And I'm going to tell you right now to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because I think it ends kind of abruptly. But I'm not going to do an ending. I'm telling you right now. So, and then tomorrow I'm going to my Weight Watchers meeting. We're bringing Mary at 2 o'clock. My meeting's not till 6 o'clock, so I have plenty of time for that. And just go from there. So let's see what I did today. Let's continue on with the video. Okay, another busy day ahead of me, but we are starting off. Jim and I are going, where are we going, Jim?
Kroger.
Let's go Krogerine, Krogerine, Krogerine. And then we will take you with us the rest of the day if we go anywhere else. How's that sound? So let's away.
Let's away.
Okay, we finished at the grocery store, $200. I didn't buy, well, I bought a lot of fruits and vegetables because I needed a lot of fruits and vegetables. And Jim's Pop, which is ridiculous. I think it's $5 for the 12-pack, and I forgot my cans at home because in Michigan we have a deposit law. So it ended up costing me $6.20, and we bought 4 of them because we got 2 Pepsis, 2 Diet Pepsis, and 2 Diet Root Beers. Oh, the man of mine. But my berries equaled out to that much anyhow, so the berries aren't cheap. I know that they say the economy's doing well, but I think I don't know that so much it's the economy. I think it's the supermarkets and the manufacturers that are gouging us. I really do. They raise their prices and they make the bags smaller and think we don't notice. I notice things like that. I notice how small the bags are getting. I remember there's a thing going on Facebook with the ice cream that came in a box. We used to get that in the box, and we used to slice the ice cream. You got a slice of ice cream. You didn't get a scoop of ice cream. You got a slice of ice cream. That's the way we did it in my family. Did anybody else do that? Like you'd open up the whole carton because it had the little flaps on the sides, and then you'd slice it, and then when you had leftovers, you'd put the carton back together and put it back in the freezer. Although with 6 kids and 2 adults, we went through the whole, and that was a true half-gallon of ice cream. Now when you say I'm going to get a half-gallon ice cream, if you really look at it, you're just getting a little bit over a quart, if that. It's just ridiculous. And I really do believe it's the manufacturers. I mean, it's just, I don't know, they gouge you any way they can. The poor shopping guy. So anyway, I spent $204, but we have $1 off on gas, so Jim's getting gas for the truck. And then this afternoon I'm going with Denise to look at another home for Mary. This one is independent living, but then when you reach the point that you need to go to assisted living, then you can stay within, I don't know if they come to, I have to find that out. I don't know if you can stay in your own apartment and then they come and help you, or, because the rent depends on whether you're independent or assisted. But Mary wanted a 2-bedroom, so, because her and Don like to go their separate ways sometimes in the house, which I think we can all relate to. So we're going to look at a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom. It seems a little bit cheaper, or a little bit less expensive, more inexpensive. You hate to say cheaper because then that sounds like it's not as nice. And then when I went to Social Security, I answered all my questions, but my question is, why don't you do this when you're younger? They have all these forms and things for old people to figure out, and it's so confusing. I like to think I'm pretty sharp as a tack. I really do, but there's some things that are just too confusing to me, and I just don't understand it. One of the things I don't understand, which I wish I would have listened to Danny, because back in the 80s, he was buying, I can't remember what it was. I think it was mutual funds. No, the 90s. He was buying mutual funds, and he kept saying, Mom, you should buy some mutual funds. And I go, nah, I don't want to do that. So then one day he called me up, and he says, can you meet me at this? He gave me an address. Can you meet me somewhere? And I said, yeah. So I went there, and it was somebody's house. And so I went up and knocked on the door, and Danny opened the door. It was a completely empty house. And I said, what are we doing here? And he said, this is my new home. Like, what do you mean your new home? He says, yeah, I just bought it. And I said, well, what with what money? He says, I cashed in my mutual funds and bought the house cash. I thought, why didn't I listen to him? So he had a really nice house. The neighborhood turned fairly quickly, but he had got out before it really lost too much value. But he had a really nice little house. At the time, he was still living at home, so I don't know. He was a sneaky Pete, let me tell you, because he snuck out and was doing all this without me knowing, which he was an adult. I think when he bought the house, he was 21. So, that's pretty good for a 21-year-old. I'm surprised David hasn't bought a house yet. David makes a lot of money because he works 2 jobs, and he's a constant worker. He works really, really hard. But he spends just as hard as he makes, as quickly as it comes in, is just as quickly as it goes out. But he's 22, and I said, you know what? At 22, you should do whatever you can, because soon enough, life is going to hit you, and you're going to have to start pinching your pennies. He does have a 401k at work, and he does invest the maximum that they allow. And I think they match, he's very generous where he works. I think they match 6%. I think the max is 15, so he takes out 15. And he still gets a pretty good check, he said. So he's able to pay his bills and have a good life. Let me tell you, so he's doing something right. Alyssa's still working at Taco Bell. Sophia's looking forward to June because she's got a job lined up at, if you're in the area in Sterling Heights, a Ping An Chinese restaurant. It's on Garfield near Canal, if anybody's familiar with the area. So Sophia's going to start there as a bus girl. So she's looking forward to that, to earn some extra money for the summer. And it's close enough that she could ride her bike there from her house. So, she doesn't have to worry about getting a ride there. Unless she's working nights, and then, obviously they wouldn't let her ride her bike at night. But it stays pretty light in the summer. And I think they close at 7 or 8 o'clock. And then there's so many places that close so early, like our CVS's and Walgreens, and I attribute that to the fact that there's a Walgreens or a CVS, it seems like, on every damn corner. It seems like every time you turn around, oh, there's a CVS, oh, there's a Rite Aid, oh, there's a Walgreens. Then you go about a mile or two down, oh, there's a CVS. We have in our one area, just down from my house to the expressway, is probably 4 miles, and we have 4 car washes. Do we need 4 car washes? I don't think so. Do we have any fruit markets? No fruit markets. And I don't understand why the people that have fruit markets around here, like not around here, but in the area, not even in the area, but you know what I mean, that they don't, because they could tap into so many cities or townships and little communities, because the nearest one is 25 minutes away. And if they had one here, there was a spot they could have went. It was perfect location. Location. It was perfect. It was right off the expressway. It used to be a car lot. It was huge, had plenty of parking, and it would have serviced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 communities that were within, like I would say, a 7-mile radius. 8 communities they could have serviced with that. But no, what did they put in? Another car lot. And how many car lots do I have on that one strip of road? 3. I don't understand. I don't understand our township officers, They just, I don't know what, they're not enticing them enough with tax benefits or something. Because we have a lot of empty buildings too that would work. One of the places that would have been a perfect fruit market, they made it into a flea market that's only open on the weekends. So anyway, Jim is back. So how much should we spend on gas? How much should we spend on gas? Jim pays for his gas. I pay for my gas.
I spent $76.
Yeah, but I saved him $1 a gallon by my grocery shopping. So, okay, we'll talk again soon. There's my grand doggies! There they are!
He's gonna video my amazing.
There they are! Oh, your dog's getting away from me.
It's your Granny, dudes! It's your Granny!
There's Sophia! And there's the important thing. There's Sophia's mama. Let me get her a close-up. Ooh, there she is. We'll get a close-up of Sophia, too. There's Sophia! So now we're on our way to Lowe's. Oh, I forgot my gift. Mom! Sophia made me a gift. Although I didn't know what it was. I'll have to show it to you. I didn't realize I got another pimple going on.
Turd on a stick.
Oh, you got it? Show it to him.
Can I say it? Disclaimer, there's going to be some swearing. I said to Sophia when she brought this home, like Joe Pesci, what the fuck is this piece of shit?
And she told me to say it too, to Sophia. And I did. It's supposed to be a bird. I thought it was it's supposed to be a bird. I thought it was a dog. All right, here comes Sophia. Shh. We already have it. Okay, we gotta go. Bye. And the storm has brought out a family of geese. Look at that. How cool.